Hi, I'm Emily Rose.
And I'm Dan Philgreen. Welcome to the weekend edition of Shell Point Today for August 17th, 18th, and 19th.
We get your weekend going by taking a historical look back at the Suzy Q with Shell Point President Emeritus Peter Dice.
It was all financed by residents who contributed to the purchase of the boats and the motivation to get out there and enjoy the beauty that's there and to share it with anyone else that would be interested.
We hit the trails of Shell Point with Melanie Brode.
I'm retracting my shoulders by my sides. I'm working my back and my core.
And it's the weekend, which means David Pavey is here to deliver another inspiring devotional.
Excuse me, boys, but your friend must be very, very tired. Oh, yes, he is, ma'am, one of them responded. We've had a long weekend in London.
But first, we're hitting the bricks for our look back on this day in history. It was August 19th, 1909, when the green flag was dropped for the first time at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 12,000 people were in attendance to watch the 250-mile race. Louis Schweitzer would end up winning with an average speed of 57 miles per hour. Later that year, the crushed rock track was replaced with 3.2 million paving bricks, earning the track its nickname, the Brickyard. 2 years later, the Indy Motor Speedway would become the home for the annual tradition of the Indy 500, one of the most anticipated automotive races of the year.
If you want to see some classic racing cars, then sign up for next week's trip to the Revs Institute in Naples. Your trip will begin with lunch at Spanky's Speakeasy for a taste of classic American fare. Then you'll cruise to the Revs Institute, where you get a guided tour through over 100 classic cars. Check out the history of the automobile and learn how the Revs Institute preserves automotive history by keeping all of these vehicles up and running. If you consider yourself a car aficionado, then this is one trip you won't want to miss.
Also happening next week is Monday's lunch outing to Point 57 in Cape Coral. This establishment was recently named the best of the best thanks to its fine southern coastal cuisine. Enjoy their authentic shrimp and grits or the signature P57 fish cakes. With the cost of the trip only $4, you will even be able to splurge on their homemade banana bread pudding. If you've already signed up for this delectable retreat, then remember that court pickups begin on the island this Monday at 10:20.
You've probably enjoyed a ride on the Suzy Q and watched a beautiful sunset. But did you know the vessel has a long and storied history at Shell Point? We recently caught up with former President Peter Dice to learn all about the special connection between one boat and the community.